I mean, BYD is so much ahead of Tesla in China. It's like it's almost ridiculous.
Competitors now ramping up, and as you're familiar with, BYD, which is also on the West Coast, I think they're ramping up production of their electric vehicles. Warren Buffett owns 10% stake in that. Why do you laugh? BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
Fit and finish is off the scale. It's stunning. The challenge from China is mind-boggling for the automotive industry.
The BYD story. In the 1980s, just few years after Mao's rule, China was an unlikely place to start a car company. At the time, the country's automotive industry was barely functioning, with outdated factories producing vehicles that were far from competitive on the global stage. Fast forward to today, and China has transformed into a global leader in automobile manufacturing, capable of supplying nearly half the world's demand. At the forefront of this transformation is BYD, a company that evolved from assembling batteries to reshaping the future of transportation. With a diverse portfolio ranging from electric cars and buses to solar panels and cutting-edge technology, BYD has become a major force in the automotive industry. However, its rise has not been without challenges. As BYD expands into new markets, it faces fierce competition from established industry giants and skeptical critics alike. Humble beginnings and an ambitious vision. BYD's story began in 1995, not as an automobile manufacturer, but as a battery producer. Founded by Wang Chuanfu, the company initially focused on supplying rechargeable batteries for mobile phones. However, Wang had a grander vision. In 2003, he made a bold move by acquiring the struggling state-owned Xi'an Qinchuan automobile for 269 million Hong Kong dollars. This acquisition, while unexpected by shareholders, provided BYD with an essential asset, an automotive production license. This strategic purchase marked the beginning of BYD's journey in the car industry, though success was far from immediate. BYD's first attempt at producing a car, the 316 prototype, was an outright failure. It was so poorly received that Wang personally ordered its destruction. Learning from this setback, BYD shifted its focus and developed the F3 sedan, which bore a striking resemblance to the Toyota Corolla but was significantly cheaper. The strategy worked. BYD sold over 63,000 units in its first year, with production quickly surpassing 100,000. Building on this momentum, the company continued to produce models that mimicked well-known designs from Japanese automakers, a practice that drew criticism but proved effective in gaining market share. Pivoting to electric vehicles. While BYD's initial success came from conventional gasoline-powered vehicles, Wang already saw the writing on the wall. Chinese automobile companies were too late to enter the ICE vehicles. The German and Japanese were too far ahead. The Chinese government also knew this weakness, so the government began to fully support the transition away from ICE vehicle, and as soon as this policy was announced, Wang started to take action. Leveraging BYD's expertise in battery technology, the company established an electric vehicle research institute in 2006. By 2008, BYD unveiled the F3DM, the world's first mass-produced plug-in hybrid vehicle. Though it did not achieve commercial success, it signaled BYD's commitment to electric mobility. The company continued to push forward, introducing the E6, an all-electric car with an impressive 400-kilometer range, at the 2009 North American International Auto Show. Although BYD's EV sales remained limited initially, the company was laying the groundwork for long-term dominance. Growing pains and strategic adjustments. As BYD expanded rapidly, it encountered significant growing pains. By 2010, it had opened numerous dealerships across China, but struggled with quality control and an overextended supply chain. Sales targets were missed, and dealerships began withdrawing. Recognizing the need for a course correction, BYD shifted its focus from sheer production volume to quality improvement, dealer network stabilization, and brand strengthening. This strategic pivot helped BYD weather early setbacks and set the stage for future success. During this period, BYD also ventured into the electric bus market. The company's K9 electric bus project, developed in collaboration with the Hunan government, showcased BYD's ability to expand beyond passenger vehicles. These buses, capable of traveling up to 305 kilometers on a single charge, demonstrated the viability of electric public transportation and further established BYD as an innovator in the EV space. Partnerships and market expansion. In 2010, BYD gained international attention when Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway acquired a 10% stake in the company. This endorsement provided BYD with financial backing and credibility in the global market. The company also partnered with Daimler AG in 2012 to develop electric vehicles under the Denza brand. Though Daimler eventually exited the partnership in 2024, BYD had already gained valuable expertise and market exposure. To solidify its position, BYD introduced the Dynasty series in 2013, starting with the Qin plug-in hybrid. The Qin quickly became the best-selling plug-in hybrid in China, reinforcing BYD's dominance in the EV market. However, government subsidies played a significant role in this growth. In 2016 alone, BYD received over $1 billion in EV subsidies, exceeding its net profit. When the Chinese government began reducing subsidies in 2017, BYD faced declining sales and profits. Wang Chuanfu, once focused on global expansion, shifted priorities to ensuring the company's survival. The turning point, 2020 and beyond. BYD's fortunes began to change dramatically in 2020. As the global demand for EVs surged, BYD capitalized on the opportunity by doubling down on innovation and market expansion. Between 2020 and 2023, BYD's vehicle sales skyrocketed from 427,000 to over 3 million units, a seven-fold increase. This explosive growth was fueled by rising demand for new energy vehicles, NEVs, which accounted for 27.5% of total vehicle sales in China by 2022. In 2022, BYD made a landmark decision to cease production of internal combustion engine vehicles completely, becoming the first major automaker to go all-in on electric mobility. This bold move cemented BYD's reputation as a leader in the EV revolution and intensified competition with global rivals, including Tesla. Notably, Elon Musk, who once dismissed BYD as a joke.
Why do you laugh? BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
I have seen their cars, yes. In fact, at the Berkshire Hathaway.
Was forced to acknowledge the company's remarkable ascent, scaling new heights. By 2023, BYD had produced its 6 millionth new EV, further establishing itself as a dominant force in the industry. The company also launched the Seagull, an affordable EV priced under $12,200, which quickly became a bestseller in China. Additionally, BYD expanded into the insurance market, acquiring Yong and PNC Insurance and launching its own insurance services for BYD vehicles in major Chinese provinces. As part of its international expansion, BYD unveiled the BYD Explorer No. 1 in January 2024, a massive cargo ship designed to transport vehicles globally, particularly to Europe. BYD's high degree of vertical integration, especially in battery production, allows it to achieve significant cost advantages, estimated at around 25% compared to legacy competitors, by controlling key components and supply chains. BYD's vertical integration allows for a streamlined supply chain, enabling them to negotiate volume discounts and optimize production processes. The company also celebrated its 30th anniversary in November 2024 by reaching an unprecedented milestone: 10 million NEVs produced, making it the first automaker in the world to achieve such a feat. The future of EVs and BYD's role. Despite BYD's meteoric rise, challenges remain. The global EV market is still evolving, and cost remains a major hurdle. While EVs are increasingly popular, their upfront price remains higher than gasoline-powered cars. However, advancements in battery technology are expected to drive costs down significantly. According to a 2024 Goldman Sachs report, battery costs, which currently account for 30% of EV manufacturing expenses, could drop to 15 to 20% by 2030, making EVs more affordable. The EV revolution is also spreading beyond traditional markets. India, for example, witnessed a 91% year-over-year growth in EV sales from April 2023 to March 2024, signaling a broader global shift. As nations invest in sustainable transportation, BYD is poised to benefit from increasing demand worldwide. Conclusion: BYD's transformation from a small battery manufacturer to a global automotive powerhouse is nothing short of extraordinary. Through strategic acquisitions, relentless innovation, and a willingness to pivot in response to challenges, BYD has positioned itself at the forefront of the EV industry. As the world embraces electromobility, BYD's influence will only continue to grow, shaping the future of transportation for generations to come. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.